Passive is what it is. It's just a sound from the pickup by itself. Active has a built-in, the pickup can have a built-in EQ in the pickup. More so these days, these are humbuckers. It's got a preamp, so that's the active part of the bass. You can have a bass that's passive and active, where you have a switch that goes from passive for the pickups and active that'll engage the preamp. So this has got a huge output. There's 2 batteries in the back of this. That's 2 9-volt batteries. That gives me bass, treble, and this has got a parametric mid. So that's a mid control. That selects the frequency, and this is cut or boost that frequency. So if I want to boost the frequency in the mid range, I'll hit a D. Say that's nasty and gnarly, I'll cut it. Then I can adjust this. To get that sort of sound, it scoops in the middle. So I prefer an active bass. A lot of people do, but some true vintage lovers love the old Fenders, which are a passive bass. That stood the test of time for ever since they were invented in the 60s. An L-series Fender Precision or Jazz has got a beautiful tone. When I went to these basses, it was a big step for me. It was either going to go from an L-series Jazz or to one of these, or a Music Man. And I wasn't quite sure I made the right decision, so I took an L-series bass to a gig as well. I played this, or a different model of this, and I played the wooden passive L-series Jazz and went, nah. My notes are just so present with this bass. They weren't as present on stage with the L-series. For recording, maybe nice. Pino Palladino, I think he uses an old P bass still, and it sounds great. So it's what you like, you know. It's there's 4-string passive, there's 6-string, 5-string, 8-string basses, active, passive, both. Depends on what you want. If you want a vintage old tone, passive bass. Yeah. They're kind of warmer and they're more forgiving in the sound, in your technique. Active basses, they're more active in what you do. So it depends what sound you're looking for.